Hey, welcome to One Woman Worth It, and thank you for clicking on my video, and thanks for just visiting with me for a while. By now, you should kind of get a feel for what I'm trying to do with my channel. I've obviously been through some things, and I want to share some of those experiences with you guys. Not necessarily the experience itself, but what I learned coming out of those situations, and also giving some advice based on just common wisdom. And sometimes we think that we got everything under control, and we don't. Sometimes we think that we're exactly where we want to be, and then we find out one day that we're not. Sometimes we think that we're living a genuine life, and sometimes we'll wake up and realize that a lot of what we've been living is an illusion. This happens a lot in relationships, especially in relationships where you're hoping to get married one day, or build a family with each other and have a future and the whole nine. Sometimes, when it's time to move on, or one of you outgrows the other, or you guys both outgrow each other, you find that you're kind of just going through the motions, and that's kind of like what I'm talking about. It's kind of like, don't live an illusion. Don't live a life that is not meant for you. Okay, so today what I want to talk about is how to recognize when a man is not necessarily for you, or if a woman is not for you. I don't typically speak in like I'm giving a speech or anything like that. Like, there aren't bullet points and things like that. Usually I just kind of speak from the heart. I look at it as if, I'm talking to one of my friends who maybe came to me for some advice, and they've got a particular situation or something like that. And if it hits my spirit to speak on it, then I'll speak on it. Excuse my hair. I haven't really done much to it. I'm preparing to get my hair done. I gotta go to LA this Friday, and it's Wednesday, and so I gotta get it done tomorrow, or hopefully I'll be able to get it done when I get out there. So I really just want to talk to you guys about that. My hair and how it looks right now is not really important, but I still want to mention it because it looks, yeah, a little concerning. For me, it does. Anyway, how to know when it's time to let someone go, or if they're not necessarily for you, if they're not into you, if maybe they are feeding you a bunch of bullshit. That's something you got to pay attention to, because time is way more valuable than money. I always say, I'd rather somebody steal some money from me, steal my last dime, than to waste my damn time. Okay? And that was a sign right there. I would rather someone steal my last dime than to waste my damn time. I always say that, because time is more valuable than money. And this is something we have to understand, because we're so caught up in the, oh my goodness, like, oh, we're going to be together forever. We're going to build this future together, and this and that. And sometimes that happens, but sometimes it doesn't. So, number one, if you get into a situation, you as an individual, not you as a couple, if you get into a situation that can change your life for the worse, and or may make you feel down, total opposite, if it can change you and the way you look at life, the way you see things, like, for example, if a death happens in the family, or if you lose your job, and say you had a really great job and you were making, somewhere around $80,000-$90,000 a year, and then all of a sudden, you lose your job and you're devastated because that was your life, and you're with someone. And if that someone doesn't step up to be there for you, then you know that person is not who they said that they were. That person doesn't feel the way that they said that they felt. Okay? Number 2. If you are always arguing and you feel like, damn, I can't win with this person. Anything and everything I do doesn't work for them. They find a problem with everything about me. And then you say, well, why the fuck are you with me then? Sorry, excuse my language. I'm trying to watch it. I'm trying, but you got to be real. Okay? Why are you with me if everything is wrong with me? It's time to let them go. They're not for you. They want to control you. They want to change you, you know, and they might even manipulate you a little bit, which kind of goes, you know, kind of falls into number 3. You know, they might want to manipulate you just a little bit. Okay? And the main reason for manipulation is control. They either want to control you or they want to control a situation, which would be a relationship or whatever, or a series of situations within the relationship. Okay? Number 4. This person is always putting you down and saying little things about you, your personality, things that make you you, things that make you unique, things that people love about you. They always have something smart to say. Okay? That's emotional abuse. You don't need that bullshit in your life. Sorry. Not sorry. You don't need that bullshit in your life. You don't need someone telling you everything that they think is wrong with you while you're in a relationship. How about this? Maybe I'm just not for you. You feel me? That's how you got to be. Be comfortable in the skin that you're in. Love yourself. Love what you stand for. Understand that you are a work in progress just like everyone else, including them, while they're judging. So just know that that person, they need to go. They need to go. They're not for you. They want to manipulate you and control you. Number 5, how to tell if the person that you're with is not for you. They isolate you from your family and from your friends. They don't want you to do any events or any activities without them. They need to keep a close eye on you at all times to make sure that you're not doing something that you're not supposed to be doing. Interesting, right? Now, there's a difference. I personally think, let me just take a moment. I personally think that a little bit of jealousy in a relationship is healthy. You always need to know that, you know, okay, I'm lucky. Okay, my man is fine. You know, the man like, okay, I know if I don't stay on my stuff, you know, that it'll quickly be someone who'll be ready to take my place at any given time. I think that's healthy. But when it gets to the point where you're territorial and you don't want to separate from that person, you know, you don't really want to deal with that. You're going to have to let that person go. That person is not for you. They don't even want you to live. They don't even want you to be whole. You can't become whole by being around one person. Do you know how many billions of people are in the world? I'm sure you can Google it right now and it'll tell you. Okay, there are too many people in this world from too many different walks of life that you need to learn from. You need these experiences. This person is trying to become your world. Okay, so that they can manipulate you easily. And when you don't do what they want you to do, guess what happens? They take themselves out of the equation and then you're left with nothing. You like, oh shoot, what? Dang, I ain't got no friends left. I ain't seen my family in 18 years. Messing around with this food. It's the truth. It is the truth. It happens. It happens. And it happens before you know it. So I hope that this video helps somebody. I know I'm a little relaxed today. I did do my 7-day manifestation challenge, the Woman's Worth 7-day manifestation challenge. And let me tell you something, honey. Yes. I just told you I'm on my way to LA. I just said I want my showroom in LA. I want my showroom in LA within a year. So I'm actually going down there to meet with some public relations people in reference to that. So, and that just came up. So you can't tell me that it doesn't work because I'm living proof that it does. All right, you guys, I got to get out of here. I need to go get my nails done. I appreciate you, and I'll see you next time.